Coppélia, one of our full-length ballets that we premiered earlier this year, to the gardens in the city for a free concert. First time in 20 years we performed out under the stars in Brisbane.
We are so pleased to perform as part of the G20 Cultural Celebrations and as a free outdoor performance to all Queenslanders to come could enjoy it, and also to showcase to the world that what calibre of artistic excellence we have here, right here in Brisbane, in Queensland.
I think what's so exciting about the G20 Cultural Celebrations is it allowed arts companies to do something that they wouldn't normally do. It enabled us to dream a bit bigger than we normally would and take a few risks. And for us, we would normally not be able to take on something like this. This is very rock and roll. This is Rolling Stones for Queensland Ballet. So it's super exciting, and we just can't wait to see how many people are going to pour through the gates in about 10 minutes and how many little kids are going to be twirling around watching the dancing.
It's an enormous crowd. I was actually just standing at the front of the stage when the gates opened, and I've never seen anything quite like it. A wave of people that have obviously been waiting for over an hour outside the gates here just descended down the Riverstage banks there, so it was really quite special to see.
For some will be a first time, which I think they will enjoy the music, which is played by Camerata of St. John's and performed by our beautiful dancers, and the sets and costumes are just glorious.
And pretty much until we take the stage at 6, we've got the company doing class, we've got our Ed squad doing a dance class for young children, we've got a Q&A with the person who made and designed all the costumes, a Q&A with some of the orchestra members. So there's lots of fun things to do before we take the stage at 6 o'clock. Coppélia is a special kind of ballet. It's a good introductory to ballet, and I think for me, the more that we're successful on stage, the more we have to do things that reach out to the community to remind them that we are the state ballet company. So doing a pre-performance in a park is exactly what we should be doing in a year like this.
So Sean O'Rourke and the production team at Queensland Ballet have done an extraordinary job, and also then supporting the orchestra as well and building a purpose-built stage off to the side of the Riverstage so that the orchestra are front and centre, which is another really great initiative of performing in a venue like this. The orchestra would normally be in a pit accompanying a ballet, but here we are right side by side with the dancers on stage, so it's really very special for us.
A lot of them never performed in this kind of environment, and we just finished the dress rehearsal and it's quite warm, and so I'm sure at this point they're thinking, what is this? But once the lights go down and they see the crowds, it will be a really special and magical night.
That was particularly interesting to see how popular Queensland Ballet was, which was very popular, and I think for anybody to be able to come and see Coppélia at the Riverstage for free and to be part of a dance class beforehand and to see that, I think is pretty extraordinary, and I think that sort of little cultural democracy where not just the people who can afford a ticket can get access to that.
I don't think a person left this Riverstage. They sat there glued to a company of excellence delivering an extraordinary performance that you would normally not see in any city in the world as a free performance, and they had it at the Riverstage, well publicised, beautifully put together, fabulous production values and a credit to the ballet, and people realised, gee, that's one of our arts companies of excellence.